Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world where opportunities to earn are everywhere, but not everyone knows how to make earning smooth, consistent, and stress-free. Too many people are chasing income with pressure, anxiety, and burnout, instead of creating systems that allow money to flow steadily. Today, I want to share with you 5 powerful tips that will help you design a life of smooth earning, where your money works for you and your efforts pay off with ease. The first tip is to build multiple streams of income. If your money is coming from only one source, you are putting your financial future at risk. What happens if that single stream dries up? Smooth earning comes when you diversify, when you add side businesses, investments, or passive income streams. Even small streams, when combined, create financial stability that feels effortless. It's not about working harder, it's about being smarter and giving yourself more than one lifeline. The second tip is to master time management. Time is your most precious currency. You can lose money and earn it back, but once time is gone, it's gone forever. To create smooth income, you must be disciplined with how you spend your hours, prioritize tasks that bring results, cut out distractions, and focus on high-value activities. When you respect your time, your money respects you back. Smooth earning comes from efficiency, not from chaos. The third tip is to leverage technology and automation. We live in the digital age, yet many people still run their income streams manually, exhausting themselves with repetitive work. Smooth earning means setting up systems that do the work for you, whether it's scheduling tools, financial apps, online platforms, or automated marketing. Technology can create consistent income even while you sleep. The smoother your system, the smoother your cash flow. The fourth tip is to invest in your skills. You are your biggest asset, and the more valuable you become, the more opportunities you attract. Learning never stops, whether it's communication, leadership, digital skills, or financial literacy. Every new skill sharpens your ability to earn with ease. Smooth income is not luck, it is the result of continuous growth. The marketplace always rewards those who are prepared and skilled. The fifth and final tip is to create financial discipline. It's not just about how much money you make, but how you manage it. Smooth earning is pointless if your money slips through your fingers. Budget wisely, save with intention, and reinvest your profits. Develop habits that protect your wealth. Discipline is what turns income into long-term financial freedom. Without it, even big money feels rough. With it, even modest money feels smooth. Ladies and gentlemen, smooth earning is not a dream, it's a strategy. It's about building multiple streams, managing your time, leveraging technology, sharpening your skills, and practicing financial discipline. When you put these 5 tips into action, you stop fighting for money and start flowing with it. You shift from struggle to ease, from scarcity to abundance, and from chasing income to controlling it. The question is not whether smooth earning is possible. It absolutely is. The real question is, are you ready to apply these principles and make it your reality? Building multiple streams of income is the foundation of smooth and consistent earning. When people rely on a single paycheck, a single business, or a single client, they place their financial future in a fragile position. Imagine standing on one leg for a long time. It takes energy, it creates imbalance, and eventually you will stumble. But when you stand with both feet firmly planted, you are stable and strong. The same is true for income. One stream may give you money today, but it doesn't guarantee security for tomorrow. Smooth earning only happens when you create multiple streams that support each other, balance each other, and continue flowing regardless of challenges. When you look at the most financially secure individuals, you'll notice a pattern. They never depend on one source of money. Even if they have a successful job or business, they branch out. Some invest in real estate, some build digital platforms, some sell products online, others create content, and many put their money into investments that generate passive returns. It's not about being greedy, it's about being wise. Money is like water. If it only comes from one tap, what happens when that tap runs dry? But if you have many taps flowing into your bucket, you never have to worry about running out. Multiple income streams also reduce stress. Think about the anxiety that comes when you wait for a single paycheck or rely on one client to pay you on time. The moment there is a delay or a cancellation, your entire life feels disrupted. But when you have 2, 3, or even 4 additional income channels, your peace of mind multiplies. One stream may slow down, but others continue, keeping your lifestyle smooth. Stress is replaced with confidence because you know your income is not chained to one source. The beauty of multiple streams is that they don't all need to be massive. A side hustle selling handmade products, an online freelancing gig, a small rental property, or even dividends from stocks can add up. Imagine earning from your main job, plus a small monthly rental, plus profits from a digital course, plus returns from a simple investment plan. Each stream may seem small individually, but together they create financial abundance. It's like adding small bricks to build a strong wall. The more you stack, the stronger the structure becomes. Creating multiple streams also opens doors to passive income, the ultimate form of smooth earning. Passive income is money that comes even when you are not actively working for it. Think about royalties from a book, ad revenue from content, or interest from investments. At first, these streams may take time to build, but once established, they continue to flow with little effort. The freedom that comes from waking up to see money earned overnight is unmatched. It allows you to live with less pressure, make smarter decisions, and focus on growth instead of survival. Another powerful advantage of multiple streams is resilience. Life is unpredictable. Economies change, businesses face downturns, industries collapse, but when you are diversified, you remain strong. For example, if you run a business and suddenly market conditions slow down, your investments in stocks or property can still support you. If your job becomes unstable, your side business can cushion you. Resilience comes not from avoiding risk, but from spreading it across multiple platforms. To build multiple streams, you don't need to start big. Begin by identifying your skills, interests, and available resources. Can you teach online? Can you rent out something you own? Can you invest a small amount monthly in mutual funds? Can you turn your hobby into a business? Opportunities are everywhere. It just takes awareness and action. Start with one extra stream, let it grow, then add another. Over time, you'll find yourself with a system where money is coming from different places, all working together to give you financial stability. Smooth earning is not about luck. It is about design. By creating multiple streams of income, you design a financial life that is strong, steady, and resilient. You no longer fear uncertainty because you have created certainty. You no longer chase money with desperation because you have built a flow that supports you. It's a strategy that requires patience and effort at the start, but once built, it becomes the foundation of true financial freedom. Mastering time management is one of the most powerful skills you can develop if you want to create smooth and stress-free earning. Time is the only resource that is truly limited. Money can be lost and regained, opportunities can be missed and found again, but the hours that pass by will never return. If your time is unmanaged, your income will always feel chaotic and inconsistent. If your time is managed with precision, your income naturally flows smoother because you are constantly focusing on the right actions instead of being lost in distractions. Many people think they are busy, but being busy is not the same as being productive. Smooth earning comes when you stop confusing activity with progress and start mastering the art of doing the right things at the right time. When you take control of your time, you automatically take control of your results. Think about your daily routine. How much of it is spent on tasks that actually contribute to your financial growth? How much of it is wasted scrolling, overthinking, or doing things that could have been delegated? The truth is, most people don't have an income problem, they have a time problem. They are leaking hours every day on activities that bring no value. Mastering time management means identifying your highest value tasks, the ones that generate income, build skills, or strengthen systems, and making them your priority. Once you structure your day around those tasks, your earnings begin to flow more consistently, and the pressure of randomness disappears. Smooth earning also requires you to protect your time from being stolen. Distractions are everywhere: social media, endless notifications, unplanned conversations, and tasks that others dump on your plate. If you are not intentional, your day will get consumed by things that don't serve your goals. People who master time management learn how to say no. They value their hours as much as their money. They set boundaries, create schedules, and respect their own focus. By doing this, they multiply the impact of every single hour, which means the same 24 hours produce far more results compared to someone who lives without structure. Another important aspect of time management is building systems and routines. A well-structured routine creates rhythm, and rhythm reduces chaos. For example, setting aside specific hours for focused work, specific slots for meetings, and even downtime for rest makes you more effective. Many people underestimate the role of rest in earning. Smooth income doesn't come from burning out. It comes from sustaining your energy so you can perform consistently. When you create a disciplined schedule that balances work, learning, and rest, your income becomes more stable because your performance stays strong over the long term. Time management also involves the power of prioritization. Not every task is equal, and not every opportunity deserves your immediate attention. You need to know which tasks move the needle and which ones are just noise. Successful people apply the 80/20 principle. 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. The key is to find your 20% and commit deeply to it. When you focus on the tasks that bring the biggest returns, you avoid wasting hours on things that keep you busy but not wealthy. This simple shift makes earnings smoother because you are consistently pouring energy into the activities that pay you back. Delegation is another secret of time mastery. You cannot do everything alone, and trying to do so only slows you down. Smooth earners know the value of outsourcing. Whether it's hiring help, using digital tools, or collaborating with others, they understand that freeing up time for you work is far more important than trying to save a little money by doing everything themselves. Time saved is income earned because the hours you free can now be invested into creating, scaling, or strategizing new opportunities. The final key to mastering time management is discipline. It doesn't matter how many planners you buy, apps you install, or schedules you create if you don't have the discipline to follow through. Discipline is the bridge between plans and results. It's the ability to do what you said you would do, even when you don't feel like it. Once discipline becomes your habit, time becomes your greatest ally, and when time is on your side, earning stops being rough and uncertain. It becomes smooth, structured, and reliable. Mastering time management is not about squeezing productivity out of every second like a machine. It is about creating clarity, flow, and intentional living. When your time is under your command, your money follows. Smooth earning becomes possible because your days are no longer controlled by distractions, but by design. You work smarter, you rest better, and you grow faster. That is the true power of mastering time management. Leveraging technology and automation is one of the smartest ways to create smooth, consistent earning. We live in a digital world where tools, systems, and software can do the heavy lifting for us. Yet many people still exhaust themselves with manual work that consumes time, drains energy, and limits growth. Smooth earning is not about working harder every single hour. It's about building systems that keep generating results even when you are not actively involved. When you allow technology to support your efforts, you replace inconsistency with stability and chaos with flow. The modern world rewards those who know how to harness technology, not those who resist it. Think about how much time is wasted on repetitive tasks, answering the same questions, updating spreadsheets, following up with clients, or even sending reminders can all be automated today. By setting up digital tools like customer relationship management systems, email automation, or task schedulers, you eliminate the need to manually repeat these steps. Instead of spending hours on routine activities, you free your time for creative, strategic, and income-generating work. This is what makes earning smooth. You're no longer trapped in the cycle of busy work, but focused on the work that moves you forward. Automation also ensures consistency, which is one of the key ingredients of smooth earning. A person working manually might forget to follow up with a client, skip sending an invoice, or delay responding to inquiries, which all affect income flow. But when systems are set up, the process runs without error. For example, an automated invoicing system ensures you never miss payments. Email sequences nurture clients while you sleep. Social media scheduling tools keep your presence active even when you are offline. This reliability builds trust, and trust always translates into more opportunities and smoother cash flow. Another advantage of technology is scalability. Without it, you can only earn as much as the hours you put in. If you are working 8 hours a day, your income is capped by that limit. But with technology, you multiply your reach. For example, instead of selling your service to one client at a time, you can create an online course and sell it to thousands simultaneously. Instead of hosting physical events, you can use webinars to reach global audiences. Instead of handling customer queries one by one, you can implement chatbots that answer instantly. Technology turns your effort into exponential impact, which means your income no longer has to be tied to your time. Smooth earning also comes from reducing errors and inefficiencies, which technology helps achieve. Human effort is prone to mistakes, misplaced data, forgotten appointments, or incorrect calculations can all cost money. But when you use software designed to manage these processes, accuracy improves. Financial apps can track every dollar, project management tools can keep tasks aligned, and digital calendars ensure you never miss deadlines. The smoother your operations, the smoother your income, because money flows better in an environment of order and reliability. Beyond tools, technology provides access to opportunities that would otherwise be unreachable. Online marketplaces, digital platforms, and global networks allow you to sell products, services, and knowledge across borders without leaving your home. You can start small but still access millions of people. This global reach was impossible in the past, but today it is available to anyone willing to adapt. Smooth earning requires consistent opportunity, and technology places unlimited opportunities right at your fingertips. Some people hesitate because they fear technology will replace them, but the truth is, technology doesn't replace people, it replaces inefficiency. Those who learn how to combine human creativity with automated systems always stay ahead. Smooth earning isn't about resisting change, it's about embracing it and using it to your advantage. The key is to start with simple automation and gradually expand. Begin by identifying the tasks that consume your time the most. Can you automate your bills? Can you schedule your social posts? Can you use financial tracking apps? Once you experience the time and energy saved, you'll naturally want to expand into more advanced tools. Over time, your systems will run like a machine, allowing your income to flow with less friction and effort. Ultimately, leveraging technology and automation is about creating freedom. It gives you more time to focus on innovation, personal growth, and new ventures while ensuring your existing income remains steady. Smooth earning is not about doing everything yourself. It is about building smart systems that work alongside you. In this age, those who embrace technology don't just survive, they thrive because their income flows with stability, precision, and ease. Investing in your skills is one of the most powerful ways to ensure smooth earning, because your skills are the true engine behind every financial opportunity you encounter. Jobs may change, businesses may shift, markets may evolve, but the skills you carry within yourself will always create value wherever you go. The world pays for value, and the only way to consistently deliver value is by constantly sharpening, upgrading, and diversifying your abilities. Smooth earning is not about chasing opportunities blindly. It is about becoming so skilled that opportunities chase you. When you build yourself as an asset, you make your income flow secure, flexible, and sustainable. Every individual has talents, but talent alone is not enough. Skills are talents trained, practiced, and developed to a professional level. For instance, someone may have a natural gift for speaking, but until they master communication, presentation, and persuasion skills, that gift cannot generate consistent income. Another person may be good with numbers, but without sharpening financial literacy, investing knowledge, or business analysis, that gift remains limited. Smooth earning comes when you transform raw potential into polished skills that can be applied in multiple ways to generate money. The beauty of investing in your skills is that it pays the highest returns compared to any other investment. If you invest in a piece of equipment, it may lose value over time. If you invest in property, its value may fluctuate with the market. But when you invest in your own skills, that growth cannot be taken away from you. A skill once learned stays with you forever, and it continues to create opportunities. For example, learning digital marketing may open doors to freelancing, consulting, or building your own business. Learning leadership may help you climb higher in your career while also enabling you to manage teams if you start your own company. Skills give you flexibility and freedom, which are the core elements of smooth and stress-free earning. Another reason skills are critical is because the marketplace is constantly changing. New technologies, new industries, and new challenges are appearing every day. What worked 5 years ago may no longer work today. If you stand still, your earning power becomes outdated. But when you continually invest in learning new skills, you remain relevant. You adapt with ease instead of struggling. Smooth earning doesn't mean nothing ever changes. It means you are always prepared to adapt to change because your skills give you the confidence to thrive in any environment. Investing in skills also builds confidence, and confidence plays a direct role in income. When you know you are capable, when you know you have sharpened your expertise, you carry yourself differently. You negotiate better, you ask for higher pay, you sell with authority, and you attract bigger opportunities. People trust and pay those who demonstrate competence. Smooth earning happens because you no longer doubt yourself. You know your skills will back you up. There are many ways to invest in your skills, and it does not always require formal education. Reading books, taking online courses, attending workshops, finding mentors, and practicing consistently are all methods of building yourself. Even dedicating 1 hour a day to improving a skill can compound into mastery over time. The key is to commit to lifelong learning. The moment you stop learning, you start declining. Smooth earning requires momentum, and momentum is built by continuous growth. Another benefit of investing in skills is diversification. When you have multiple strong skills, you have multiple avenues for income. Imagine someone who is skilled in graphic design, social media management, and public speaking. They can earn through freelancing, consulting businesses, or even building an audience online. If one stream slows down, another takes over. The more skills you develop, the more doors open, and the smoother your earning becomes because you are not stuck in one path. Ultimately, smooth earning comes down to how valuable you are in the marketplace. If you want to increase your value, you must increase your skills. If you want stability, you must be adaptable. And if you want long-term freedom, you must never stop growing. The money you invest in developing yourself, whether it's time, effort, or financial resources, is never wasted. It is the most reliable investment you can make because no matter where life takes you, your skills travel with you and continue to create income. Creating financial discipline is the final and perhaps most important step to achieving smooth earning. It does not matter how much money flows into your hands if you lack the ability to manage it wisely. Many people work hard, earn well, and yet find themselves constantly stressed about money. Why? Because their income leaks through poor financial habits. Smooth earning is not just about how much comes in. It is about how you control what goes out, how you save, and how you reinvest for future growth. Without discipline, even the largest income feels rough and unstable. With discipline, even modest income feels steady and reliable. Financial discipline starts with awareness. You need to know where your money is going. Too often, people underestimate their expenses. Small purchases add up, unnecessary subscriptions drain silently, and impulse buying creates constant holes in your income. The first step is to track every expense, no matter how small, and categorize it. This simple practice brings clarity and shows you the truth about your spending habits. Smooth earning requires smooth management, and you cannot manage what you do not measure. Once awareness is built, the next step is budgeting. A budget is not about restricting your life. It is about designing it. It gives you control and direction. When you set aside portions of your income for essentials, savings, investments, and lifestyle, you eliminate the uncertainty that often causes stress. Without a budget, money slips through your fingers. With one, you guide it with purpose. Smooth earning feels smooth because you already know where your money is going before it even arrives. Another key aspect of financial discipline is saving with intention. Too many people save without clarity, which often leads them to dip into their savings for unnecessary reasons. Saving becomes powerful when it has a goal. An emergency fund, for instance, ensures that unexpected expenses don't disrupt your income flow. Savings for future investments ensure that opportunities can be seized when they appear. When your savings are goal-oriented, they give you both peace of mind and financial security, which makes your earning journey smoother. But saving alone is not enough. Reinvesting is what truly builds long-term wealth. Financial discipline means resisting the temptation to spend everything you earn and instead putting a portion back into assets that create more income. This could be stocks, real estate, business ventures, or even personal development. The principle is simple. Let your money work for you. Smooth earning is about creating a cycle where money generates more money, and that can only happen when you have the discipline to reinvest consistently instead of consuming everything. Controlling debt is another part of financial discipline. Debt itself is not always bad. Sometimes it can be used strategically to grow, but undisciplined debt, such as overspending on credit cards or taking unnecessary loans, creates stress and disrupts income stability. Smooth earners understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. They avoid borrowing for short-term pleasures and instead use credit only when it helps build long-term value. By keeping debt under control, they keep their income free from constant pressure. Financial discipline also requires patience. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, people often want results overnight. They spend to impress rather than to progress. But true smooth earning comes from delayed gratification, choosing to wait, choosing to save, and choosing to invest rather than consume everything now. Every disciplined choice compounds over time, creating a future where income flows easily because strong financial habits have been built. Perhaps the most powerful outcome of financial discipline is freedom. When you live within your means, save with intention, and reinvest with consistency, you free yourself from the cycle of stress that money often creates. You stop living paycheck to paycheck, you stop fearing emergencies, and you stop depending entirely on your next income. Instead, you live with confidence, knowing your money is under control. That freedom is the very definition of smooth earning. It is money working for you, not you endlessly working for money. Smooth earning is not only about making more, it is about managing wisely. Creating financial discipline gives you stability, confidence, and long-term growth. It transforms chaos into order, scarcity into abundance, and uncertainty into clarity. No matter how much you earn, if you master discipline, you will always feel financially secure, and that is the true secret to smooth, stress-free earning.